So activity 3 is on the blog, and I'm going to ask you to be quiet while I record this. And one of the things that it's going to ask you to do is create a title graphic. And a title graphic is basically, normally you'd put them on, are you paying attention? You normally put them either on the left or right of your blog or at the bottom. And you'll notice I put one on mine. Mine is called Mark Dubois Blog, but in your case it'll be your name, self-reflection, or self-reflection unit, whatever you decide to put. You'll notice I wrote self-reflection unit in the instructions here. Now when they did it at their school, they just wrote their name, media. But I'm making you build a much more functional website, as the way I look at it. And what happens is when you click on that, it takes you to the self-directed unit. Now I'm going to show you how to organize your WordPress backend so that it allows you to set up that section, if you like. So as usual, you go to your dashboard, and WordPress.com, obviously, not .org. You go to at the top where you have your posts, and you're always posting, right? In case you don't know, you can see all your posts over here in all posts. I'll show you. So I only have one because I'm actually creating pages, unlike you guys. But you guys are creating a lot of posts. And one of the things it does is there's only one category in your blog, and you'll notice it's actually called uncategorized. In my case, I changed it to blog. So how do I do that? And in your case, you're going to actually have two categories. So you're going to go to posts, and you're going to go to categories. You see under posts, categories. And over here, the first one, you should quick edit it and call it blog. That's where you send everything. That's your default. But your other one is your self-directed unit. So you actually have to create a new one. So you go over here, you call self-directed unit, and then blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever self-directed unit is. You know what it is. It's part of our, you don't even need to write a description if you don't want to. But normally this is a good idea for search engine optimization, by the way, okay? Which we already talked about. So then you click add new category, it'll show up over here. All right? So when you create a new post, I'm going to go over here and create a new one as if you were doing your post. What you do is you actually check self-directed unit whenever you're doing, because like yesterday, you were all supposed to take your video and put it on your blog. Now, some of you may not have done it yet, and that's fine. If you didn't do it yet, what you do is when you go to post it, the default is blog. And you notice how I can send it to more than one blog? Now, only do that if I tell you to. Otherwise, you just send it to the default, which is blog, the uncategorized one. And then you basically publish. And what will happen is it'll send it to a different URL. Okay? And so it'll be, the category will be, let me just show you here. If I go to, mine is visible probably. I'm going to go to the front end. So I'm going to click here, blog. This is the URL you need. I'm going to just scroll this sideways here. Because whenever you create your box and you want it to set in a hot link to that box, you have to cut and paste it. So you go Control C. You see this? Now you can memorize this. It's whatever your blog is called, WordPress.com, category, / call it self. So you know why? Because it's just easier. If you write self / you go back to the back end. I'm going to show you something else now. This video is going to be on the site, so you can go and check it out to see how, because you won't remember everything I told you. Under appearances, you're going to go to widgets. Widgets is something very powerful in WordPress. And these are all the standard widgets that are included in WordPress.com. Now, if you were using a WordPress.org website, any plugin you would add would create all these extra functionalities. For example, remember I was telling you could create like an e-commerce website? Well, that would be a plugin. It would show up over here. Now, the plugin you need to do this activity is called image. So you drag image over here. Let's pretend I already have it, but I'm going to put one here for you. Don't give it a title. Your image URL, you're going to have to upload your image, and I'm going to show you in a second how to do this. And the link URL is the blog thing. In your case, it would be self, because the blog one is the default, right? So I would write self, or whatever it's called. For now, it doesn't matter, because I'm not actually going to create this one. So this is where this goes. So the question is, well, sir, how do I get my image uploaded? Well, this is what you have to do, okay? When you upload your image and you're not attaching it to a page, you go to Media, Add New, and I'm going to just pick an image, any type of image, really. That one's gigantic, really, but oh well, let's just go with it. Okay? You see how this is now? It's upload new media. It's uploaded. I'm going to go to edit. This is the URL I need. Okay? You see that? That's the one I need. That's the one I put into the widget. So you can always test it, and that's a good idea. So I'll click over here, make sure it works. Control V. So now you'll see this is a link directly to the image. Okay, you know how often when you do Google image search and I tell you click on the image because you need the PNG direct link, and you'll notice a lot of Google images, by the way, are WordPress extensions, because WordPress just works really great with Google and Google search. So there it is. Now obviously this image is way too large. The image you're going to do is a 150 by 150, which is only about this size. You see where my little mouse scroll is? It would be really small. So I'm not going to actually put this big image on my WordPress site. I'm actually going to probably delete this because I don't really need it. But where would I go see my media? If I want to see all the media I've uploaded to my blog, I go over here. This shows everything I've already uploaded. I'm going to delete this one now because I don't need it. And I would go and input it in the widget, and I'll show you quickly what it would look like. It will look like this, because most of you, it depends on your theme, it will show up at the bottom. And you can put it so it shows up here. Part of the problem with that is, you know, I like having more reading space. So anybody who wants to go to my blog, they would come to my website, click on this, and boom, they're seeing all my blog posts. All right, I'm going to stop this recording and upload it.